The BFM Business Bite, brought to you by Invest KL.
For Invest KL series, we have Benoit Henry, the Chief Executive of Continental Tires Malaysia. Welcome, Benoit. Now, you've been in Malaysia 10 years as an entity, as an individual 5, your company 10. Obviously, Malaysia must be doing something right. What are the good things? I mean, you've described Malaysia as easy Asia.
Yeah, indeed. I think that Malaysia is easy Asia when you compare it to some other places in Asia or in other continents. I myself lived some time in Indonesia before that, and you have much more, let's say, daily hassles in Indonesia that you have in Malaysia. In Malaysia, you switch on the light is coming. You switch on the aircon is coming. So in terms of infrastructure, Malaysia is really a great place. I mean, look at the airports we have. You can fly from everywhere. As I say, electricity and all that kind of stuff is working quite well. So in this respect, it's quite a nice place. So the basic services are guaranteed. We have a quite stable political system. And this is, of course, for investors, an element that will drive the decisions. And then we have the proficiency in English, which is extremely important to us because communication is everything. And okay, we have a lot of universities, even if we can argue about the quality of some of them so far, at least we have the weapon in place to hit the target.
Now, in terms of livability, Benoit, you're Belgian, so you know what it's like to live there. You've worked in South Africa, you've worked in Indonesia. Kuala Lumpur, livability, how would you rate it?
Personally, I rate it very high. Of course, I'm not living in the worst place of the city, but I hate it quite high. At least for an expatriate, it is a nice city to live in. It's not a mega city like Shanghai is, but it has everything you need. It has absolutely everything you need. You have a good airport, as I said, which is 45 minutes away from the city. Food is fantastic. Basic services are absolutely okay. Housing is not cheap, but okay, that's a problem.
Okay, so as an individual and as an institution, where are the things that Malaysia needs to work on?
For me, it's always a question of winning the knowledge game. Whatever the industry is, the winners will be the one who will know. So it means that we have to train people, and we have to train people to be better educated. Whatever the level, it can always go higher. And I think in Malaysia we have potential to do so. We have some neighbors who are doing quite well in this respect, and maybe we can look and pick up some of the best practices that they are applying. But I really believe that the level of education should be improved, and then of course we have to have the Malaysians being open to the world, understanding that competition is a natural thing. We won't always have a government providing for all deficiencies, so we have to win ourselves, and competition will come. Just look at the big guy from the northeast. The Chinese are coming, and they are very hungry. So the Malaysians in Malaysia, we will have to defend ourselves and work hard if we want to win.
What about structural issues? What about things like movement on foreign workers, for example? Is it easy for you to bring your expats in? And also things like a tax structure. I mean, obviously in Singapore, it's much more conducive on a personal basis as well.
Okay, labor is a problem in Malaysia. Because if we could not have the foreign workers, the country will come to a standstill. We don't have too many problems, I would say, to hire people at that level. That's quite okay. And when we speak about expatriates, basically the government is quite nice with us, or the authorities are quite nice with us. We have no problem to bring them in. Of course, we always have very good reasons why we bring them in, and basically it is that we do not find locally what we need, but we don't have too many problems to bring them in.
Benoit Henry, thank you for being on Invest KL. Benoit Henry, the Chief Executive for Continental Tires Malaysia. Thank you.
BFM Business Bite, brought to you by Invest KL, your best investment destination to grow in Asia. For more information on how Invest KL can help, visit www.investkl.gov.my.